Hi everyone, this is the Smackdown review of the 30th of June 2016. I'm sorry about not uploading all the others, like I said I would, but YouTube's been having some problems, so I thought I'd try with this one first. So this is the first review I will ever do on this channel, but more will come. So, the first part of Smackdown, or was it not? No, it was Smackdown. First part of Smackdown involved a promo by Sheamus, Alberto Del Rio, Apollo Crews and Cesaro about the basically free-for-all with them all in. I can't remember what it's called. Trav will probably tell me later when he watches it or whatever. But there was a lot going on. The Sheamus and Apollo feud came across in the match. Cesaro said in the promo that he was going to have an uppercut rally over, and he did. He went uppercut, and uppercut. And then Sheamus almost won, but then Cesaro does a sharpshooter to Del Rio, and Cesaro wins by Del Rio tapping out. It was a good match overall, lots of good moves and a good finish, lots of good spots as well, and they're keeping rivalries intact and stuff, so that is a very good thing. But oh, there's no but, I thought that was a good match. Now, Rusev came out because it was a championship opportunity. Whoever won that got to face Rusev for the US title. So Rusev came out early and demanded the match now, but basically insulted Cesaro's manhood, basically, by saying he was too much of a coward or whatever. So Cesaro accepted the challenge with a hurt shoulder because Del Rio attacked Cesaro after the match, hurting his ribs as well. So there was a lot of European uppercuts by Cesaro. There was a good reversal by Cesaro, and also Cesaro got out on the bear hug. I haven't seen many people do that, so that was a good thing. There was an uppercut by Cesaro to Rusev, who was on the top rope. Like, he was here, then Rusev. Cesaro was here, and fell down. There was a cannonball by Cesaro, a clothesline to Cesaro. Well, there was a clothesline by Cesaro, but Rusev managed to turn it into his submission thing, and Cesaro tapped out. I didn't really like the match because I want Cesaro to win a title, but I think WWE creative team are never going to give Cesaro that title, or not at the moment, because he hasn't had much of a push. And I think they're trying to push Rusev as the best US title, but the title's going down the drain with all the different people that aren't liked or whatever, or don't have a big impact having the title, so I did not like it. Now, the next match was a Divas match. There's been two matches. It was Dana Brooke versus Billie Kay. I have no idea who Billie Kay is. I think she's from NXT. But Dana Brooke throughout the whole match was always kept on saying playtime's over and talking smack to her. I think she's had a match before in NXT with her, and Sasha Banks was watching from like backstage on a TV, watching them to see what went on. There was a big boot by Billie Kay, a Samoan driver by Dana, and Dana wins. The match wasn't really that interesting, and WWE just made a jobber out of Billie Kay by making her lose her debut match. So you just practically made a jobber for the women's division. But it was terrible, a terrible match. The next was a Miz TV segment. Dean Ambrose was on it, and he kept on joking to Miz about his new movie, saying like Maroon 5 with Maroon 5 and stuff like that. And then they started like a battle of the talk shows kind of thing, like whose talk show was better, and then Miz decided to beat down Dean Ambrose and walk off, which started a match later on at night. But the Wyatts were against I couldn't figure out his name because they didn't show it on when I was watching it, but it was the Wyatt family, including Bray, versus someone named Mick Doherty, something like that. It was an insanely quick match, 30-second, 1-minute match, and it really needed to be longer. It was a quick match. The Wyatts won, but there was a New Day segment against Wyatts, and Xavier looked terrified. And Bray Wyatt basically said all he needed to do was pray now and become part of the Wyatts because he looked that scared. And I think they're going to turn Xavier to the Wyatts to boost up this feud. I don't know if we're going to see a New Day like split up or whatever, but it'd be an interesting thing to see. So yeah, the next match was a Summer Rae versus Sasha Banks for some reason. I didn't quite get why. But nothing much happened. Summer Rae lost by a tap out, and the women's matches, the women's division matches, have become really boring again, like the way before the title changed from Divas Championship to Women's Championship. So they need to sort things out in the women's division. It's getting boring again and turning into a toilet break like everyone else talks about it. So yeah, the next match was the main event, I believe, yeah, which was Dean versus Maze. It was a champion versus champion match, and Dean was taking control mostly, but we all know Dean would win. Mrs. Manager slash girlfriend slash wife tries to distract Dean, but Dean manages to counter the Mrs. attack. There's a clothesline by Dean, a running bulldog, a roll up by Dean, but he doesn't win. A skull-crushing finale from when Dean does that thing like this is the rope, he'll go off going, trying to clothesline him, but Miz turned it into a skull-crushing finale, but doesn't win the count fall. There was a Dirty Deeds by Dean Ambrose and that won. It was a good match, as we don't see many like champion versus champions match for the main event, but lots of good matches, lots of good moves and spots, made Dean look more of a champion, but I do so goodbye.